The TWolves are on the ropes, facing elimination. They will lean on their veterans and young all-stars. They try to salvage their first playoff appearance in 14 years. The NBA playoffs on TNT, round one, presented by Hulu. The Houston Rockets put a sledgehammer to this series with a Game 4 50-point third quarter. They're up 3-1. It's Tucker, and down low they look for Paul. Nice shot once again. Ariza beginning tonight the way he started Game 4. Now they have Teague on Harden. Shot clock is down to 2 with a screen by Capella, and a 3 is away.
Got to show higher, and that was the problem in that masterful third quarter for the Rockets in Game 4.
Towns down the lane, rejected by Capella. 4 blocks a couple nights ago. Number 1 there, into Capella from Paul.
Well, that's a beautiful play at both ends by Capella.
You know how it is in the playoffs. It's about standing together, communicating while we're out there, and getting back on transition, because that's what they beat us last game.
And both Jamal Crawford and Taj Gibson echoed Butler and Rose in finishing each quarter, of course, making reference to that Rockets' 50-point third quarter in Game 4, Kevin.
Here comes Paul, picked up by Butler on top for Gordon off the bench and a 3.
That's got to be a welcome sight. Mike D'Antoni.
Yes.
Really has struggled with that three-point shot, only shooting 28% in this series.
Here's Capella, who will give you a move with every part of his body. He's got 10 early points for the Rockets. The dancing Harden, the driving Harden, the feeding Harden outside. Ariza for 3.
That's his parking lot. That is Trevor Ariza's spot. I'm not quite sure there's another player in the NBA that can knock down threes in that short corner 3.
Screen for Harden, open lane to drive. Finally, no help there for the defense.
That's his second field goal in this first half.
Paul, Jang is defending. Chris got it to go over the taller player. The first shot that drops for Paul from the field. 1 of 7. Rose trying to contort. Defense was there. Paul, Capella, foul, and into the stands. This was a 6th-rated defense for the Rockets. 6 in points allowed in the regular season in the NBA. From 26th 2 years ago to this past season at 6, and Chris Paul finds 2 inside. So their defensive screws have got to be tightened on the Rocket side. What about the Timberwolves, who shot 67% in that first half? Harden, 3, book it. Wow.
Just like that third quarter. Chris Paul, Harden get the first 2 baskets here for Houston. Here's the double team by Teague.
It's a 3 by Tucker. Always knocked down 3 triples. And as you said in the first half, found money. The Rockets last led mid-stages second quarter. They just climbed on top of the Wolves here in this elimination game. Rockets playing in their 6th consecutive playoff, all coinciding with Harden's arrival. A second consecutive jump shot made by Paul. And he is fired up. Paul, Harden, step back triple, Capella the screen.
Too easy. And for a guy that's struggling, that's all it takes to kind of get him going offensively here.
Gibson is on Harden. Right around him, and he hammers it home. No one to back up Gibson, and Harden lays the wood. Wiggins a 3.
He's struggled tonight. 1 of 6 for Wiggins.
Capella's got like telescopic arms as he reels that in. Harden a 3. Oh, he's got 2 in a row.
And 3 for the quarter from distance for the bearded one. James Harden now starting to heat up, very much like Game 4.
Weaving Harden, finding Capella. Capella with a nice play.
What a pass, though, by James Harden.
Wiggins tries to aggressively go in. Ripped away by Gordon. Look at the defense for the Rockets. They've hung their head on that all season long, intensifying it second half of the year. The driving Harden. Count it. Foul. Send him to the stripe.
It's been James Harden's quarter. Once again, we saw this in the third quarter of Game 4. The bearded one putting on another masterful display offensively. The strip away by Eric Gordon, and James Harden straight getting it done here for Houston.
Third foul goes on Wiggins. Chance of MVP. Three, Tucker. He's hit another one. Tucker cannot miss. Back to Paul. The screen, the double. Anderson with a three. Finally it drops for the high-priced Ryan Anderson.
Houston now at that magic number. They've made 15 threes here in game 5, shooting close to 40%.
Paul up close. Timeout, Minnesota. It's Paul.
How good has he been?
That will drop.
How good has he been in this second half along with James Harden?
Inside Capella. Airburn off that baseline. What a feed by James Harden, who finished 3rd in assists this season for the Rockets in the NBA. Harden baiting, driving, slicing, scoring.
I mean, he is so gifted with the basketball.
Teague working his way through traffic, and Tucker specifically. Picked up by Capella.
Find him in transition now.
Into Capella. Counted and a foul.
What a beautiful rim run for Clint Capella.
Free Gordon. Good. Oh, the range of these sharpshooters for the Rockets.
Well, talk about not throwing in the towel if you're the Thunder.
Tucker 3. Another one.
His 5th on the evening for Tucker.
Rockets are plus 24 points from three-point territory, plus 16 points in the second. James Cowell get a good game. Capella!
Wow. Capella's he has just dominated this whole series. They found their rhythm offensively. But now with that series going at least 6 games, Jazz Thunder, they're going to have some time before they start the second round. And again, the alley-oop from Harden to Capella. Capella now putting on a show. 24 and 15 for the big man.
Ball on the fly now.
But internally, these young players have to grow up. Andrew Wiggins has to be the guy to grow up. Well, you had 2 All-Stars and Butler and Karl Anthony Towns, and to me, Wiggins could be one of those players where he could put so much pressure at both ends of the floor.
Rockets only 5 turnovers, ties a postseason record. Game and series to the top-seeded Houston Rockets.